Alright, what is up guys? I'm making a really short video and I just wanted to show off some Aasimar animations. So here's the dance, you guys have all seen that. I went to the literal brightest place I knew in the game, which is Ataraxia's Haven. And I've got some excellent loot gen and not so loot gen items I'm just going to run around. So first, there's some slight differences in the walk animation, it just feels a little bit more fluid, that's for sure. Fists actually cross over like the actual line of the body rather than like up and down straight like that. So just walking alone, this will be evident with hand wraps, definitely looks a little bit better. The tumble animations are basically the same. So in order from least cool to cool, so standing crossbow looks just basically around the same, but if you're walking with a crossbow, you hold it with both hands. This is for light repeating great crossbows, and they're heavy and light variants. So the crossbow, stuff like that, falling is around about the same, especially with the crossbow animation. So here's sword and board. I took a tower shield. So as you can see, the long sword, and this will be true for any sword, actually crosses over the center point of the body, so it's definitely a new animation. And the shield goes a little bit in front of the character. Falling looks basically around the same. Can't really. It's run about the same there, but walking definitely a little bit more bulkier, a little bit more deliberate in the movements. It's still got the same attack animations there. Greatsword, we start to see some real heavy differences. As you can see, the sword is actually kept on top of the shoulder, like up at all times. And when it's like you're not moving, it's held on top. This is just Aasimar just do this. They just hold their swords like this, and it blends pretty seamlessly into the rest of the animations. So you go naturally from like your this is one of the ones that's actually rigged incorrectly. That poor greatsword. It's broken beyond belief. Shed a tear. So that actually holds up for other items that use the same animation set as a greatsword, like this great come of the scrag, fresh off of the auction house. So even though it's obnoxiously large, definitely still held over the shoulder to some pretty comedic effect. Falling is still around the same, but as you can see, when you're holding a great axe, these are totally different moving animations here. So when you're attacking while you're moving, it's totally different, and then these are the same. So it transitions pretty great from there. And when you're jumping and running, you're holding it with both hands no matter what you do. You're never holding it with just one hand, which is way better. And it's the same for mauls. So Aasimar favorite souls are going to hold their mauls differently, especially when falling. It's very evident. It's definitely much cooler. It looks like they're always in a battle pose, and when they're still, as you can see, this is just their non-combative motion here. This is their over-the-shoulder one. Quarter staves are around the same, but they're flipped a little bit. They're a little bit different since they have their pointy end, if they're a spear, on the other end there. And they're held like the hands are in the other position rather than both out. And they've got the same animations there too. I got sword and orb because it's a little bit different. Like again, it still crosses over, and you'll still get that cool range of motion there. And then finally, the coolest for last, longbow looks about the same, but if you're just walking around horizontally and they're drawn and fire, oh shit, there we go. Yeah, so they're you run around like this. Yeah, it's pretty darn cool. Yeah, Aasimar totally new animations. Thanks for watching.